Hi, and welcome back to the SkyRadar video channel. This is Uli Scholten. Today, Iman, my colleague, will walk you through the FreeScopes software and show you how, in simple steps, you can have some awesome results in getting a clean and clear radar image. At the same time, the software is pedagogically enhanced, so even beginners come to their goal and learn what to do step by step.
Hi. As you see here, the motor is rotating. We have the signal in AScope and in PPI. You see that there is an object here, but it's not very clear. We want to make it more clear. We see that there is a big amplitude at the initial of our signal that is related to the antenna, the body of the radar and this thing. So we always have these at the beginning, and we want also to remove this. Okay, currently AScope is configured to dynamically adjust itself, and we can see that there are short changes here in on y-axis. We can, for example, fix the AScope like this by setting the maximum value that we want to see in AScope. For example, let me set it to 1100, and then you see that the AScope y-axis is now completely fixed. If we set it to lower values, it's just like we're zoomed on our signal. So you can see that how much the initial of our signal is big, and our noise also here, or objects all are bigger because we zoomed with setting the maximum of y value. If we want to remove this thing completely, want to remove the initial of our signal, there is a tool here, suppress DC. We can use it to remove this part. Let me set it to suppress DC. It's here is the processing step. So instead of raw data, I want to show the data after applying suppress DC. And here, if I activate suppress DC, it will remove first 1 meter of our signal. So, for example, something like here should be removed. Okay. Yes. By activating and deactivating the suppress DC, we can see its effect. Okay, let me activate it and see how it affects on PPI. See that in PPI we have the same signal at the start. It's too high, and our PPI configure itself to show all of the colors. So the maximum value here is the maximum lightest green value at the beginning. So these green values may be too much dark, just like the values in AScope that compare with the initial value, they are very low. So the colors of our PPI here in our object is also dark and compare with this very bright green value at the center. If I set it to suppress DC, you can see that now it is completely removed and it's completely dark, but we have much noises here. This noise is because PPI adjusts itself with the current data, current values that are here. So when it's here is completely zero, it adjusts itself with this data, but when it sees the objects here, it's then it adjusts also the lightest part in this area. So you can see that by seeing new values at the different places, it also adjusts everywhere with this maximum and values that you can see. So here we see that by removing the initial of our signal with suppressed DC, we can have a lighter green values for objects, but still we have these noises in our PPI. By playing with threshold mean and threshold max, we can also remove these things. Threshold mean, for example, means that remove everything less than value. So you can see that how it can make our PPI clean and clear. We have same thing in AScope. We can set thresholds. Let me, for example, we can set threshold here and here, threshold means and max. For example, if I set to remove everything less than 10, you can see that almost there's nothing here. Or let me set 5, for example. Everything more than 5, higher than 5 will appear, but less than 5 will set to 0. We can change this value or the max value also. So same thing in AScope and BScope, can adjust or mean threshold better to remove more noises.
Thank you very much, Iman. I hope you enjoyed it. So, come to our website www.skyradar.com and see what we have, look at our radars and talk to us. Looking forward to seeing you. And don't forget, with SkyRadar, you see more.